There is a unique kind of peace that comes with height, a quiet magic that unfolds as you leave the ground behind. It's a feeling of gentle release, a letting go of the world's hurry. From up here, the earth breathes differently. The sounds of life soften into a distant rhythmic hum, a lullaby sung by the wind itself. We are rising now, drifting slowly upwards into the vast open sky. Below us, the world begins to shrink, not in importance but in complexity. The intricate details of daily life merge into a grander, simpler pattern. It is a perspective that offers clarity, a chance to see things not just as they are, but as part of a beautiful, interconnected whole. This is a journey of the senses, a flight of the imagination. The air grows cooler, cleaner as we ascend. The worries and thoughts that clutter the mind seem to stay on the ground, unable to follow us into this serene expanse. Here, there is only the gentle whir of the drone, a steady companion in the quiet. We are observers, floating on an invisible current, privileged to witness the world from this tranquil vantage point. The sun warms our view, casting long, soft shadows that stretch across the landscape like gentle fingers. It's a reminder that we are small, yet part of something immense and wonderful. The world is a canvas, and we are simply drifting across its surface, watching as the artist's hand reveals its masterpiece, stroke by gentle stroke. From this altitude, perspective shifts entirely. The rush of traffic becomes a slow, meandering river of light and color. Today, our journey takes us over a special place, a city nestled in the fertile plains of northern India, Saharanpur, a name that carries with it the scent of wood and the sweetness of mangoes. We will glide over its fields, follow its roads, and hover over its heart. This is not a tour of facts and figures, but an experience. As we drift away from the city's edge, the landscape transforms into a breathtaking mosaic of life. An endless tapestry woven with threads of vibrant green and shimmering gold stretches to the horizon. These are the fields of Saharanpur, the very soul of the land. Each patch is a story, a testament to the hands that have tilled this soil for generations. From up here, the boundaries between individual farms blur, creating one vast unified quilt of agriculture. The shades of green are countless, from the deep emerald of young sugarcane swaying gently in the breeze to the lighter lime of freshly planted rice paddies, their surfaces like polished mirrors reflecting the vast blue sky above. The patterns are simply mesmerizing. Some fields are perfect rectangles laid out with a geometer's precision. Others follow the gentle, organic curves of the land, creating soft flowing shapes. Small irrigation channels cut through the landscape like silver veins, carrying the lifeblood of water to the thirsty crops. They glint and sparkle in the sunlight, adding a delicate, shimmering detail to the immense canvas below. Dotted among the green are patches of brilliant yellow, fields of mustard flowers in bloom, a sudden, joyful burst of color that feels like the earth itself is smiling. Here and there, small clusters of trees stand like watchful guardians over the fields. Mango groves, their leaves a dark, glossy green, promise the sweet, luscious fruit that this region is so famous for. Their dense canopies create cool, dark islands in the sea of sun-drenched crops. You can almost imagine the quiet shade beneath them, a welcome respite for a farmer at midday. Lone figures, tiny from our vantage point, can be seen moving slowly through the fields, their presence a quiet reminder of the human effort that creates this stunning landscape. They are part of this ecosystem, moving in harmony with the seasons and the soil. The sheer scale of it all is humbling. This is the breadbasket, the source of sustenance, not just for the city, but for many people far beyond. The air itself seems to carry the scent of the earth, a rich, fertile perfume mixed with the sweet fragrance of blossoms. It's a scent of life, of growth, of promise. Flying over this patchwork of green and gold is like listening to a silent, powerful song of nature's resilience and humanity's enduring partnership with it. It's a sight that calms the soul, reminding us of the simple, fundamental beauty that underpins our world. A beauty that is honest, raw, and profoundly peaceful. Profoundly. Now let's turn our gaze towards the arteries that connect this landscape, the roads that carry the lifeblood of the city. From above, they are not just strips of asphalt, but flowing rivers, carving their paths through the green expanse. They wind and weave with a natural, unhurried grace. Some are wide, modern highways, straight and purposeful, carrying trucks and cars on long journeys. They appear as bold grey lines cutting decisively through the countryside. But it is the smaller, local roads that hold the most charm. They meander and curve, following ancient pathways, dipping into shallow valleys and rising over gentle hills, their journeys dictated by the contours of the earth itself. These smaller roads are where you see the true, unhurried rhythm of local life. They are lined with magnificent old trees that form a natural canopy, a tunnel of green that offers shade and beauty to travelers. From our aerial perch, these tree-lined avenues look like delicate leafy stitches holding the fabric of the landscape together. Along these routes, life unfolds at a slower pace. We can see bicycles gliding effortlessly, their riders moving with a steady, easy rhythm. Colorful auto-rickshaws like busy little beetles buzz along, carrying passengers from one village to the next. Even the occasional bullock cart can be spotted, a timeless echo of a simpler era, moving with a ponderous and dignified gait. The roads connect small, clustered villages, which appear from the sky like terracotta islands in the green ocean of fields. The paths lead into the heart of these communities, branching off into smaller lanes that disappear between tightly packed homes. You can see courtyards, invisible from the ground, where life is lived in the open air. The roads are more than just routes for travel. They are social spaces. They are where neighbors meet, where children play, and where vendors set up their stalls under the shade of a large banyan tree. They are the lifelines that carry news, goods, and people, binding the scattered communities into a single, cohesive whole. Watching this gentle flow of movement is incredibly meditative. There is no sense of rush or congestion here. Each vehicle, each person, moves within their own space, part of a larger, harmonious dance. The roads tell a story of connection, of journeys both big and small. They represent the link between the quiet solitude of the fields and the vibrant energy of the city that lies ahead. As we float above, following their winding paths, we are reminded that every journey is made up of small, steady movements. It's a comforting thought, a lesson in patience and persistence, written across the beautiful face of the Saharanpur countryside. As we drift closer to the urban core, the gentle quiet of the countryside begins to give way to a new kind of energy. The roads converge, and the buildings grow denser. We are now approaching the beating heart of Saharanpur, its bustling markets. From the sky, the main bazaar is a vibrant, chaotic, and utterly captivating spectacle. It's a riot of color and movement, a living organism that pulses with the energy of thousands of people. The narrow streets are hidden beneath a canopy of colorful awnings, tarps, and umbrellas, creating a patchwork roof of blues, reds, and oranges that shields the activity below from the sun. The flow of people is like a river, pouring through the narrow lanes and alleyways. From our high perch, we cannot see individual faces, but we can see the collective energy of the crowd. It moves and swirls, eddies forming around popular stalls and then flowing onward. We can make out carts laden with fresh produce, pyramids of bright red tomatoes, heaps of green leafy vegetables, and mounds of earthy potatoes. The market is a sensory explosion, and even from here you can almost imagine the sounds, the calls of vendors, the haggling of customers, the general hum of commerce, and the smells of spices, street food, and incense mingling in the air. Look closer, and you can see the incredible variety of goods on display. One section of the market glitters and shines, a cluster of shops selling brilliant textiles. Bolts of silk and cotton in every imaginable hue are piled high. Another area is dedicated to household goods, with gleaming steel pots and pans arranged in towering, precarious stacks. The famous wood-carving workshops of Saharanpur are tucked away in these labyrinthine streets. Though we cannot see the artisans at work, we know that within these modest buildings, incredible artistry is taking place, transforming simple blocks of wood into intricately carved furniture and decorative items, a craft passed down through generations. The market is the city's stomach, its wardrobe, and its living room all rolled into one. It's where life happens in its most raw and vibrant form. It is a place of connection, where farmers sell their produce directly to city dwellers, and where artisans share their creations with the world. Flying above it, you realize that this seeming chaos has its own internal logic, its own rhythm and order. It is the lifeblood of the local economy, a place of survival and aspiration. It is a testament to the resilience, industry, and spirit of the people of Saharanpur, a beautiful, energetic chaos that is the true pulse of the city. Rising gracefully above the vibrant chaos of the markets and the low-slung rooftops of the old city stands a silent, steadfast landmark. This is the Ghanta Ghar, Saharanpur's iconic clock tower. From our aerial perspective, it is the city's anchor, a point of reference around which all life seems to pivot. Its tall, elegant structure pierces the sky, a distinguished presence amidst the bustling streets below. The tower is a beautiful piece of architecture, its form simple yet noble, a blend of colonial and local design influences. It stands in a busy roundabout, an island of permanence in a constant stream of traffic that flows around its base. The clock faces, one on each side, look out over the city like four watchful eyes. They have looked down upon Saharanpur for decades, witnessing its changes, its growth, and its enduring spirit. They have marked the hours for generations of citizens, the start of the working day, the midday break, the call to prayer, and the quiet of the night. From up here, we can appreciate its symmetry and its central role in the city's layout. Roads radiate outwards from it like the spokes of a wheel, leading to different neighborhoods and districts. The Ghanta Ghar is not just a timekeeper, it is a direction finder, a meeting point, a symbol of the city's heart. Imagine the stories this tower could tell if it could speak. It has seen horse-drawn tongas give way to auto rickshaws and quiet streets transform into bustling thoroughfares. It has stood through seasons of celebration and moments of quiet reflection. It has been decorated with lights for festivals, its silhouette a beacon of joy against the night sky. It has been a silent witness to the daily lives of countless people, their hopes, their struggles, and their small victories playing out in its shadow. The tower connects the past to the present, a constant, reassuring presence in a world that is always changing. As we circle it slowly, our drone's camera captures its timeless appeal. The pigeons that flutter around its upper ledges, the way the sunlight catches its weathered surfaces, the constant swirling motion at its feet. It all combines to create a powerful and, honestly, quite a poignant image. The Ghanta Ghar is more than just a building. It is a character in the story of Saharanpur. It is a symbol of order amidst the city's organic energy, a sentinel of time that reminds everyone of the steady, relentless, and beautiful march of the hours. It stands tall and proud, the undisputed heart of this remarkable city. As we drift over the older parts of the city, the view offers subtle clues to Saharanpur's deep and layered history. The layout of the streets, the architecture of the buildings, and the ancient trees all whisper stories of the past. This isn't a city of towering monuments to a single dynasty. Its history is more modest, more woven into the fabric of everyday life. From above, you can see the remnants of old city walls and gateways, their weathered stones now integrated into the modern urban landscape. These structures hint at a time when the city was a fortified outpost, a strategic location on the plains of northern India. Saharanpur's story is linked to the Mughals, the Rohillas, and later, the British. Each era has left its mark, visible from our unique vantage point. We can see old havelis, traditional courtyard mansions, their intricate wooden balconies and jali screens hidden from street view but revealed to our aerial gaze. These were the homes of wealthy merchants and nobles, their design reflecting a blend of architectural styles. Nearby you might spot the dome and minarets of an old mosque, its peaceful courtyard offering a sanctuary from the city's bustle, or the steeple of a colonial-era church, a reminder of the British presence and their influence on the city's development, particularly in the establishment of its famous botanical gardens. The city's very name has historical roots, connected to a Sufi saint, Shah Harun Chishti. This spiritual heritage imbues the city with a sense of peace and sanctity. While we cannot see the devotion inside the shrines and temples from here, we can see the steady stream of people visiting these sacred spaces. They appear as small dots of color moving towards these centers of faith, reinforcing the city's identity as a place of spiritual significance. History here is not something confined to museums. It is lived and breathed in the narrow lanes, in the courtyards of ancient homes, and in the enduring traditions of its people. Floating above it all, You get a sense of time as a continuous flow. The old coexists with the new in a comfortable, unforced harmony. A centuries-old mosque might stand next to a modern commercial building. A traditional haveli might share a wall with a new apartment block. This is not a city that has erased its past to make way for the future. Instead, it has allowed the layers of its history to accumulate, creating a rich and complex urban tapestry. This gentle blending of eras is what gives Saharanpur its unique character, a quiet depth that is felt rather than seen, a silent story told by the very stones of the city. Beyond the history and the landmarks, what truly defines a city is its culture, the intangible spirit of its people. From our aerial perch, we can catch glimpses of this soul in action. Culture is visible in the way the city celebrates. If it were a festival day like Diwali or Eid, our view would be transformed. The rooftops would be alive with people, flying kites that dance in the sky like colorful jewels. At night, the entire city would twinkle with the light of thousands of diyas and fairy lights, a breathtaking constellation of human joy spread out beneath us. These moments reveal the communal heart of Saharanpur. The city's culture is also deeply connected to its crafts, particularly its world-renowned wood carving. While the workshops themselves are hidden from our view, their influence is not. We can see trucks being loaded with intricately carved furniture, ready to be shipped across the country and the world. This artistry is the city's gift to the world, a tradition of skill and beauty passed down through generations. It's a culture of making, of creating beauty with one's hands. This patient, detailed work is a reflection of the city's character, understated, yet rich with skill and history. It is a quiet industry that has brought Saharanpur international acclaim. The culture is also in the small, everyday rituals. Look down at the rooftops in the early morning. You might see people practicing yoga. Their slow, deliberate movements a graceful start to the day. You can see lines of colorful laundry fluttering in the breeze, a simple domestic flag of daily life. In the evenings, families gather on these same rooftops to catch the cool breeze, chat, and drink tea. These flat roofs are the city's communal balconies, open-air living rooms where life is shared. It's a culture of community, of close-knit families and neighborhoods, where social bonds are strong and visible. From the sky, Saharanpur's culture appears as a gentle, consistent rhythm. It's not loud or ostentatious. It is found in the quiet dedication of its artisans, the shared joy of its festivals, and the simple, profound beauty of its daily routines. It's in the green of the fields that feed the city, and the intricate patterns carved into its wood. It is a culture of resilience, creativity, and community. As we float above, we are not just seeing a city of bricks and mortar. We are witnessing a living, breathing culture that gives Saharanpur its unique and enduring soul. As the day begins to draw to a close, a new kind of magic descends upon Saharanpur. The sun, now low on the horizon, bathes the entire landscape in a warm, golden light. This is the golden hour, and from our aerial viewpoint, it is nothing short of spectacular. The long shadows that were cast in the morning have returned, but now they stretch in the opposite direction, reaching across the fields and streets like long, gentle fingers. The vibrant greens of the countryside deepen into richer, more somber tones, and the city itself seems to take on a soft, ethereal glow. The harsh edges of the day are smoothed away, replaced by a serene and gentle beauty. The sky transforms into a masterpiece of color. Hues of orange, pink, and purple bleed into one another, creating a breathtaking canvas against which the silhouette of the city is framed. The Ghanta Ghar stands out, a dark, noble shape against the vibrant twilight. The meandering rivers and irrigation channels that crisscross the plains catch the last rays of light, shimmering like molten gold. The pace of life below seems to slow, mirroring the gentle descent of the sun. The frantic energy of the daytime markets subsides, replaced by the steady flow of people heading home, their journeys illuminated by the warm, fading light. Soon, the first lights begin to flicker on across the city. They appear one by one, then in clusters, until the streets and homes are outlined in a delicate web of light. From above, the city transforms into a new kind of constellation, a galaxy of human life spread across the dark earth. The main roads become rivers of light, with the white and red pinpricks of headlights and taillights flowing in steady streams. The quiet, dark patches of parks and fields provide a beautiful contrast to the illuminated grid of the city. It's a peaceful and mesmerizing sight, a reminder of the warmth and shelter of home. This transition from day to night is a profoundly peaceful time to watch from above. It's a moment of collective exhale for the city, a time for rest and reflection after the labors of the day. The air grows still and the sounds from below become more muffled, more distant. We are floating in the deep blue of the twilight, witnesses to this quiet, daily miracle. The beauty of Saharanpur at dusk is not just visual, it's emotional. It evokes a feeling of contentment, of peace, and of gratitude for the simple, cyclical beauty of a day's end. Our flight is coming to an end. We begin our slow, gentle descent, leaving the vast, open canvas of the sky behind. But the images and feelings from our journey will remain. We have seen Saharanpur not as a collection of streets and buildings, but as a living, breathing entity. We have witnessed the harmony between its fertile fields and its vibrant city life. We have followed the gentle currents of its roads and felt the energetic pulse of its markets. We have stood in silent admiration of its timeless clock tower and sensed the deep whispers of its history in the old city lanes. This is the beauty of seeing a place from a different perspective. This journey was an invitation to slow down, to look closely, and to appreciate the quiet poetry of the everyday. It was a chance to find the calm within the chaos and the beauty in the simple patterns of life. Saharanpur, seen from above, is a city of gentle rhythms. The rhythm of the seasons in its fields, the rhythm of daily commerce in its markets, and the rhythm of time marked by its stoic Ghanta Ghar. It's a place that doesn't shout for attention, but rewards the quiet observer with a deep sense of peace and wonder. It reminds us that there is immense beauty in the places we might overlook. Let the images from this flight stay with you. Picture the endless tapestry of green and gold fields stretching to the horizon. Imagine the feeling of floating effortlessly on the breeze, with the world unfolding peacefully below. Think of the warm, golden light of sunset washing over the city, and the first stars beginning to appear in the twilight sky. Let these thoughts be a source of calm in your day. Let them be a reminder that peace can be found by simply changing your perspective, by looking at the world with a sense of wonder and an open heart. So as you go about your day, I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and dream of Saharanpur. Dream of flying over its landscapes, feeling the gentle wind, and watching its quiet, beautiful life unfold. You don't need to travel there to feel its peace. You can carry it with you. Allow the serenity of this aerial journey to soothe your mind and inspire your spirit. Let the quiet beauty of this corner of the world be your moment of calm, a peaceful memory to return to whenever you need it.